Hello, 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 good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Chat, how are we? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I know I said I wasn't gonna, well, I did say I'd stream on the weekend, and I know I ended up streaming on my normal day of the weekend that I normally stream, but yesterday I got so bogged down with stuff. um, I ended up going down a live stream rabbit hole. You know that feature on YouTube on your phone because they got the virtual live stream thing? Like, I ended up going down that rabbit hole and just scrolling a bunch of live streams. I came across so much fucking weird shit and weird motherfuckers, man. I came across this one guy who did his makeup like a bad Marilyn Manson, and I'm like, my God, dude, what are you doing with your life? Hey, Shaggins over on YouTube. Late and gay. Dude, come on, man. I know, I know. And Elucidator over on Twitch and YouTube. At work, lurking for now. Awesome, dude. Thanks for having me on. And, apologies if I sound a bit hoarse or a bit groggy. I literally woke up, like, only, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago. I've still not had enough coffee. Holy moly. But yeah, I got the new drip, the new outfit. Chat, I decided that I'm gonna change things up. I needed something solid that I actually liked, so I thought, well, I like the slight blue tint, and I like the orange, like, because it matches the orange of the skull on my helmet, and then I got the awesome new cape, which I really like. Where even are we? Why is it dark? It's never normally dark like that here. Those lights are normally on. Twitch backhand, what is the matter with you?
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah, baby. So I'm gonna do a medium mission just to kick things off. I need to just have a breeze through. And as soon as we're done on that, we're gonna up the ante. We're gonna go to a big, much more difficult level. Maybe drop in on some people. We'll just see where it goes. We'll see where things go. Oh, hang on. Who am I up against? Class 3 Exostorm. Oh. But we got some of the new units here, so that's gonna be fun. What else do I want to take with me? I'll take the commando. Hang on. I don't want that. Actually, you know, Joe, what? I'll take a penetrator with me, just so I. Reminds me of the old days, the early days. Let's go.
Launch initiated.
Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Ba da ba da. Ba da 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 da. Oh, that coffee's good, man. That is some real good coffee. But we're gonna bounce around all three of the fronts tonight. We're gonna do some bots. We're gonna do some squids, and we're gonna go and do some bugs too. Cause it's been a while since I've done bugs, at least on stream. I think. No, it's not actually. I did some bugs not too long ago. It was on the when I was trying out the new War Bond, I wanted to try out the new primary, the Stoker, on all 3 fronts, and it was kind of, I remember, I think I gave it a 5 out of 10 so far, that part of the War Bond. Like that first page. I mean, the weird thing, it's still weird to me, chat, is that there's no vote lists here on this planet. It is literally just the squids and their floaty robots. I can't remember what the ones on this planet are called. They're not watchers. Ah! Holy shit! There's that exostorm. Exostorm blew one of those up, and that's what took me out. At least that's what it looked like anyway. I'm not entirely with it yet, but I will get there. I picked up the wrong gun. Didn't really matter anyway, so. Right, where am I going? Right, well, I'll go over that way and take that rogue research station out. Like, I like how I kind of swap, like, primary weapons out depending on the front that I'm on. But my secondary has been the warrant for so fucking long. It's like the one consistent thing has been the warrant. But it's a good pistol. What can I say? It's a fantastic weapon. I like good weapons. The only problem is the range. You gotta get real close. Like, you can't, like... It's still not registering the damn thing. And I'm well within range for it, so I don't know what was going on there. Do 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 do. But chat, I decided last night, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna play some Fortnite. So I was playing some Fortnite with some people, and I think I've played so much Helldivers 2 that I basically forgot the controls for Fortnite. I was automatically like doing Helldivers 2 controls on shit that I was supposed to be doing. One of the guys that I play Fortnite with off stream, he was like, "Dude, you're so used to playing Helldivers." He goes, "I know you." He's like, "You're so used to playing Helldivers. That's why you suck." I'm just like, "Dude, I'm sorry." I do think I need to rotate my games a little bit more though. Like when I play off stream.
There's something here.
That's the thing though, chat, like, I really do enjoy Helldivers. I know I'm not exactly great at it, but I enjoy it, you know? I'm not great at games in general, but I just enjoy the hell out of it. No, I don't want the flamethrower. Go away! I am trying to get the medals though, to get the new heavy flamethrower that's part of the new War Bond. That does look like a lot of fun. I was doing a run on a bot planet last night with someone who had that new flamethrower, and it looked amazing fun. So I'm like, I gotta get me that. Oh shit, there they are. I knew there was one slightly behind me. I was just like, where is it? I can't really hate the overseers, man. I really do. Like, they're okay if you can get them far enough away, because you can avoid the their laser fire, if you can call it that. But it's when they get up close to you and they use their melee attacks, you're fucked. Because their melee attacks are so fucking OP. And I hate it when people are like, no, they're not. It's just like, yeah, they are. Like, if it takes out half your fucking health, one hit, boom. And then they get right on top of you, and then one more hit, boom, you're dead. It's just like, that's fucking OP. How is that not OP?
Max empty! Objective critical stratagem available.
Da-da-da. Ooh, a sample. But I'm very much liking the new fit, chat. The new outfit that I have. I do like it very much. I think it's gonna be the one I stick with now. Like, I liked the sort of the cowboy one that I had throughout the entirety of Cyberstan, but
Have a taste of democracy!
that was yeah, like, I think I would have done a lot better on Cyberstan, because I realized that that has basically no protection at all, because it was just light armor. I think that's one reason why I got fucked up so much and so quickly a lot of the time. See, how is that not OP, chat? How is that not OP at all?
Request approved. Reinforcements have
You saw that shit. People telling me it's not OP. Like, how is that not fucking OP? Like, a lot of people don't like the flying ones. I'd rather take on the flying ones than the regular overseers.
Say hello to democracy!
Because at least with the flying ones, you can kind of get a better view on them. So you can actually, like, take them out. But, like, I'm waffling. No, you can get... I just find them easier to deal with. Because they don't hunt you down like dogs like these fuckers do.
Max empty! Max empty! Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Alright, chat, we got this, we got this. I do miss the vote list, though, on these runs. I do, chat, I do miss the vote list. Why am I reloading? I had a, Premature reloading is one of my issues.
Mag's empty. Democracy delivered.
Yay! We did it! The man from Del Monte, he say yay!
Mag's empty.
Alright, let's...
Firing orbital laser. Helldiver lost.
What the... What the fuck happened there?
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Reporting to the front.
Hey, SJ30,000, my football team beat our rivals today. Woo! That's if you're interested in football. I'm not really a sports guy, but whenever somebody in my, well, you know, the chat, people I know, are like, hey, my team won, and beat, especially if they beat a rivalry, it's all like, that's good. I like to hear that, man. That's awesome. Like with sports, like baseball, that's probably as far as I go when it comes to sports. But I've not really watched baseball for a long time now. I've kind of out of the loop on so much in the baseball world. I know they're bringing it over to England though. They're gonna do like a couple of I think there's some games that are gonna take place over here in one of the stadiums in London, which will be kind of cool. Be kind of fun to go see. Right, I got less than 30 minutes. All right,
Tagging map.
I can do this. Happy Sunday birthday. Yeah, I've really got to figure out what day I'm going to do that damn birthday stream, man. Because March is nearly over. It's insane. Premier League for me. Yeah, Premier League. I remember... I think the only time I ever saw a Premier League game... I never actually went to the stadium. I watched it in a pub. It was when I was a kid. One of the local, national teams was in the final. They won. And I remember my mom was just my mom was trying to get me into sports for some reason. And she was like, hey, we're gonna go watch this football game. And I was like, I don't really want to. She's like, we're gonna go down the pub, we're gonna watch it. I was like, Mom, I don't really want to. But she dragged me down there anyway. And don't get me wrong, it was alright. It was kind of fun hanging out with all the other kids who'd been dragged down there by their parents. But, you know, it's just like, Mom, this is not my thing. Please stop. I know you're trying to make me, fit in more with the kids at school, but I'm alright. I got my crew of people.
Squid outpost.
I got a lot of annoyed looks, though, from a lot of the people, a lot of the parents that were there, though. Because at the time, I was still quite young, so I had not long lived here in the UK, so I was still used to calling what you guys call football soccer. So I'd be like, Mom, I really don't want to be here watching a soccer game. And all of these other British parents would just look at me. They would look at me like I'd... They look at me like I just shat out a dinner plate and try to make them eat it. It's funny. I think only East Coast circuit teams could play in the UK team, though. Well, I mean, well, you'd have to have soccer players. You couldn't have, proper football players. play in a British football team. Because of course, what the Brits they call what they call football, we call soccer back home, or European football. Which to me doesn't, like, I agree with a lot of the, well, I agree with the English people when they say, well, we call it football, it makes more sense because, you know, you hit the ball with your feet. And I completely agree. From that, like, logic, it does make a lot more sense. Absolutely, I do agree. I mean, what we call football is closer to their rugby. Like closer to rugby. Rugby is a shit game. I fucking hate rugby. Like, to all my British viewers, I apologize, but I had to play so much of that in school. I hated it.
Objective nearby.
I know that as quite often will have like a live update going on. Oh damn, Exostorm. I forget the fucking Exostorms, man. But no, as he'll often have, like, if what is his football team? Crystal Palace, I think they're called. Like, he'll I think it's Crystal Palace. But he'll have, like, the live updates going on one of his monitors when he's streaming. If Crystal Palace are playing a game, and he'll like give the chat live updates and stuff like that when someone scores and whatnot. Oh, motherfucker, no. You seriously telling me that their melee isn't OP? Go fuck yourself if you think they're not. Go suck some greasy balls. Because that shit is OP as fuck. I can't even bring down a fucking another, what the fuck is, orbital laser to clear it out. Because it's on a fucking cooldown. Oh my god. Like, you can run from them and get that distance there, but like I said, you gotta keep them at a distance, because they get close to you with that melee, you're fucked. I traded some patches with people I met at the range yesterday, so I ordered some more today, and one of them is going to be a Helldivers Anime Girl Dance Dance Revolution patch that I will send. Dude, talk about like dancing emotes. I unlocked a new emote in Fortnite last night. That every time I eliminate someone in that game now, I do this dance emote. Like over there, like over where their corpse was, because like their corpse vanishes, like, you know, it kind of dissipates into that blue, digital looking thing. So I'll just do like a little dance emote there. Because I know that it will annoy people. I just thought that that's funny. I like doing that. Ah!
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready.
I need to remember to reload. That's like I can't even use the excuse that I've not had enough coffee, because I know that even when I've had like 3 or 4 pints of coffee, I still forget. Can I pull down a resupply? Yes, I can.
Deploying equipment package.
To my bro, I'll post a pic in the Discord when I get it. Dude, I gotta see that, man. I do have to. I love like goofy shit, as you know. I can see the guard dog is not doing its normal, like it's well, it is doing its normal shit. Like it'll concentrate on the enemies in front of you that you're dealing with, and not the enemies that are about to come up and get you in the ass. Yeah, guard dog, do your fucking job, man. Come on, bro. Seriously. American teams wear protection, we don't. It's just bash into each other, and if you get injured, it's part of the game. Yeah, dude, like, you say that, but the American football players, like, they wear that kind of protection for a reason, dude. Like, you have an American football player charge at you, they're so much heavier than a rugby player. They will do so much more damage to you if you don't have that protective gear on. Not only that, but have you noticed how many rugby players end up with stuff like Alzheimer's and shit because they get hit in the head and damaged in the head a bit too much because of the game they play? Really not worth the risk in my view, man. Not only that, but I've seen, like, my cousin Dildo Shaggins, who's as thin as me, right? Like, a little bit thinner. He's more, like, closely aligned in weight to Timothy Chalamet. I've seen Shaggins take on an entire rugby team in a bar once and win. You know, he walked away with a couple of cuts and bruises. But he caused more than a few broken noses and busted lips, let me put it that way. So, believe me when I say that rugby players, that whole, oh, well, we don't wear protection. It's just like, yeah, what do you want, a medal? You know? People think, this is the problem with a lot of rugby players, is they're like, oh, we're big, you know, we're big, tough guys. You don't need to be a big, tough guy to win a fight. You just know you need to know how to fight. That's the difference. And most rugby players don't know how to fight. Hence why Shaggins fucking won against an entire fucking rugby team. And he's like weighed as much as, he definitely weighed as much as Timothy Chalamet at the time, I can tell you that much.
Tagging map.
We're above Crystal Palace. Oh, awesome. Not sure how Az would feel about that, though. Poor Az. I was watching his Crimson Desert stream earlier, and part of Az's chat rules, there's no backseating, and people were just backseating the hell out of him, and it was like, come on guys, seriously? Like, it's part of his chat rules, no backseating. If he wants help, he'll ask for it, you know? But people were just like, oh no, Az, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like, and there was a part of the game that he was trying to do a puzzle, and I could understand his frustrations, because I sat there watching him trying to do this puzzle, and I was like, dude, I completely get why you're frustrated. Because the devs, they structured that puzzle entirely wrong. Like, it should have just been, basically he had to put a sword into this, like, device thing, right? But you had to do all this fancy move shit to order to put it in there. You couldn't just poke it through the hole. And it got to a point where Az was raging at it. He called the game a cunt and everything. I was like, yeah, I get it, dude. I completely with you on that. That would annoy the hell out of me. I do think it's a problem. A lot of devs now, they try to do like overly flowery stuff with their puzzles. It's like, we don't want overly flowery puzzles, guys. We just want the puzzles to, you know... Like, sometimes complicated puzzles are fun, but we don't want, like, something like that. It shouldn't be that complicated. But yeah, maybe that's just me.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
What a scuffed run this was. Oh, if I got time... No, I'm not gonna risk it. Just thinking, should I go over there and, go to the beacon? But no, I think I'll just chill by the extraction zone. Ooh, a sample! Don't Aussies play rugby too? I think they do. I know that the Aussies, they like their cricket. I know that much.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
The only things I really know about Australia are that the Wolf Creek movies were set there, the Sydney Opera House, and that they have an ice cream, like a type of ice cream over there called Golden Gay Time. Or they used to. I don't know if they have it anymore. Like in this day and age where people are offended by, you know, the slightest fucking thing, so they might have changed the name. But like back when I was at school, I remember this because there was a guy who went out to Australia for vacation. And he came back and he was like, hey guys, I got this like ice cream while I was out there, and he brought back the packet to prove it to us. Because he's like, no one's going to believe me that this is an actual thing. So he brought back the packet, the packaging, and he like cleaned it and everything. But he showed us, it's like, yeah, it's Golden Gay Time. It was like this, or it's like an orange flavored icicle kind of thing. And yeah, it was this orange packet, Golden Gate Time. Of course, you got a bunch of 12-year-old boys laughing their asses off at that in the back of the classroom. The teacher was not happy, but you know, with kangaroos. I'm pretty sure it's emus. I'm pretty sure they go up against the emus. Easter next week. Time for overpriced small thin chocolate eggs. Oh, dude. I don't know if you noticed this, SJ30000, because I know you're in the UK, too. But like my local Tesco Express, as soon as New Year hit, they had Easter eggs out on sale as soon as the new year was in. Like literally the 2nd of January, I walked in there and boom, there's just Easter eggs everywhere. I'm like, really? And then saying that, right? Last year, TK Maxx were having Halloween stuff out on the shelves in March. I remember walking in there and I was just like, why the hell is there like Halloween stuff everywhere? Alex MQZ, my understanding is that rugby is lighter endurance based. So slow mitotic muscles, football in short bursts, raw explosive power, so you get fast mitotic muscle blending to bigger size. As far as I know, that is correct, Alex MQZ. Some players that play football for us are built like the Hulk, to be fair, so you might have a point. Yeah, like football, really, like sports really not my thing, but you know, I'm not opposed to talking sports, even if I'm not exactly a sports guy.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thruster.
Was the chat trying to be helpful in a cryptic way, or were they doing backseat gaming trolling? It was like, it was backseat gaming trolling, and then like proper, straight up, just like backseat gaming, and hinting, and like, as his chat rules, is no backseating at all. So no hinting, nothing like that, no hints, nothing. You gotta, you know. And Az was not fucking happy. There was no mods either. He was like, "Is there any mods in chat? Can you ban the people that were backseating?" Like, as his rules are very simple. You get a couple warnings, and then you get a ban if you carry on. And which I think is fair.
Hellpod launch initiated.
SJ30,000, don't see anything wrong with people trying to help, give hints. It might annoy me if they're giving the whole thing away. It does all depend on who you are as a person. Like some streamers, they're all for the chat helping them. Some of them aren't. For me, I like to try and figure stuff out. But I don't like, you know, if somebody drops something in chat, like Dutch is on a few Helldivers streams, he's like pointed out that my loadout's not exactly ideal for whatever I'm fighting at the time. And you know, he's right, so I don't mind like when someone drops something like that. But if I'm trying to work out a puzzle or something, I trying to work it out, I'd much prefer to work it out myself, but I will ask. I have no problem asking if anyone, like, if I was playing something that was very puzzle based and I'd been sat there for like an hour trying to figure out one particular puzzle, I'd have no problem asking, just like, oh, by the way, chat, does anyone know this puzzle? What have I got to do? It's like that current loop on the Alien Isolation streams I'm stuck in. Like, if Miss Pandora is in chat when I next stream that, and I will return to it, chat, I promise I will. It's just where my sleeping habits are all over the place right now. It's just, I kind of don't feel like streaming a single-player game for like 2 hours is worth it. Personally, to me. I think there are kind of things you gotta do for at least, 4 hours. Whereas something like this, you can just stream it for a couple hours and no one really gives a shit.
Objective nearby.
They're like, that's just my personal preference as a streamer and as a person. Like, like, as a viewer, I much prefer watching, like, long live streams of single-player games. It's one reason why I don't really watch a lot of the Critical Drinkers gaming stuff. Because he'll only, like, stream something for, like, an hour and 45 minutes. And I'm like, dude, I want to sit there and watch you play for, like, hours, you know, if I'm gonna sit and watch. Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, don't tell me they're fucking not OP.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
The problem is, as well, is you can't get away from those fuckers fast enough. That's another problem. Yeah, I can't even... Where the fuck... Right. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. Yeah, shops do that all the time. As soon as the one season is over, the next thing is in the aisles. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. I'm like... The one that does annoy me is Christmas. Like, they'll have Christmas stuff out in August, and I'm like, no. In my opinion, you should not have Christmas stuff out until the 1st of December. Like, what the fuck? Fucking overseers, man. I fucking hate them. If they weren't so OP, it wouldn't be so bad, but my god, like, that shit there. Probably the one thing I hate most about the squids is the overseers. Like, those ones, like, the flying ones, a lot of people hate, but I kind of prefer those over these fuckers. Yeah! I remember having a debate once with my dad about games. I was talking about something that I hated in a game, and he's just like, why do you play it if you hate it? I'm just like, I don't hate the game, I just hate certain parts of it.
Objective critical stratagem available.
You know, you don't have to like every single thing in a hobby that you do, Dad. It's like I said, I'm sure there's parts of fishing that you fucking hate. And at that point, he just kind of went silent. He didn't really say a whole lot after that. Regarding that particular conversation. There we go. We got Illuminate ships incoming. I better heal up a bit. Doopy doopy doo doo. Do you know what? I'm just gonna take the fucking easy route here.
Firing orbital laser. Mag's empty.
Goddamn laser just stuck. I do hate that about the orbital lasers though, is when they get stuck like that and they just like don't move any further. It's just like, goddamn, you wasted half your time stuck on that one specific thing for some fucking reason.
Objective complete.
You can enjoy something and be critical of it.
Dropping a pin.
That is something I have noticed in the Helldivers 2 community lately, actually. That, if you're somewhat critical of Arrowhead, even if your criticisms are legitimate, you just get shat on by a lot of people.
Mag's empty.
Like, there are a lot of people that play this game that just continuously fucking spunk all over Arrowhead. It's just like, no. I think the only way you can solve it is at that point is to not look at the chat, and the only way for them to troll is to send super chats, that you just let them do that, waste their money to spoil. Yeah, I suppose that's one way you can do it. Can you restrict a chat to just super chats? Don't think that's possible, is it? I don't know if you can. I know you can do subscribers only, but I don't know if you can just restrict to super chat. I don't think you can. I mean, I've never heard of anyone doing that, personally. I'm not sure about that unless it's like what DSP does. Doesn't he set it to subscriber or paid member only? I know he sets it to members only. Like, well, no, subscribers only. Which is kind of annoying because I have to go and subscribe to his channel for a limited amount of time before I can like comment if I want to go troll him. I know you can restrict your chat to only yeah. Hey Spider Bro, how's it going, dude? Thanks for stopping by, man. Alright, where am I running? I can't get around that way. Like, you drown in this game if you're in like deep enough water. It's just like, really? You can't let me go for a little swimmy swim. All I want to do is get over to that encampment and destroy it. They're camping in my swamp illegally, Margaret. I gotta go kill them. It's raining sideways. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to these exostorms, man. Like, they'll... And it's like a grade 3, so it's quite a bad one too, which sucks.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining. Out of ammo!
I'm out of ammo!
Squid outpost spotted! Balloon outpost erased.
Well, I didn't need to waste any grenades on that one. That's good. Ooh, a sample. You can lock it to followers only and add like a 60-second timeout. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I know I know the DSP does that. He'll like subscribers only his chat. Like, Phil, come on, man. Like, people will subscribe just to troll you and get banned. They don't care. Ah! Did that machine gun sentry actually come down, or did they blow it up? Oh, it did come down. Not really doing a whole lot, though. God damn you. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Ain't ever pulling that off again. Right.
Tagging map.
GTA 6 out in November. Can't wait. It'll be $70 quid guarantee. I'm not a betting man, but I would bet a $5 that it's not out. That it gets delayed again. I would be willing to bet a $5 on that. Oh shit. and a 70 quid guarantee. I reckon the $100, the 100 quid, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna 100 quid that shit, man. I'm telling you. I mean, they could have just put that out there to generate buzz about it. Like one of those any kind of press is good press situations. But the whole industry got a fucking erection when that came out. They got a money hard erection for that shit. They were like, oh, we can charge $100 for a game. Because you know, if as soon as one game does that, like just for the standard base game, one game does that, all the devs are going to be doing it for all of their future releases. You just know. I'm going to keep watching the stream while cleaning my guns. I'll be here, but probably chatless while touching solvents. Yeah, that's a good idea, dude. Go clean your shooties. It's got to be done, man. It's got to be done. Maintenance on those things is very important. There's the cave. Probably ran past the damn entrance like 4 or 5 times, to be honest. God damn, there's one behind me too. Motherfucker, no! Yeah! Now I'm almost out of ammo for this thing, and I gotta destroy a whole lot of these. And the Stalwart is like one of the most perfect guns for this job too. Because you can just spray and pray this shit. God damn. There's one whole wall done. I gotta go outside and bring down another Stalwart. God damn it. Yep, imagine Ubisoft or AAA or where. Yeah. Ubisoft will be like, they'll be the dude. If they do that, right? If Rockstar come out and do that, Ubisoft, they'll be the next. They will do it next. They will be the next people to do it, without a doubt. Especially with their fucking 10-cent commie fucking overlords now too. Because they got to appease those fucking bastards. Ah! So Ubisoft, they'll do it. Everyone will do it, man. Everybody. All the major studio, like dev studios, will start doing it. No, don't say it'll be delayed. Dude, it's gonna be delayed, man. I'm telling you. They'll delay it again. I'm partially convinced that GTA 6 does not actually exist. Not firmly, but I'm willing to believe that it's just one of the greatest cons of all time. That it just does not exist. You know, people will go, well, they wouldn't have made a trailer if it wasn't, you know, real. Like, it would cost them less money to make a trailer for a game that doesn't exist than to make a game itself. But I would not be surprised if it does not actually exist. And, two, I think if it does exist, right, one of the reasons for the delays, and they won't tell you this, but this is probably one of the reasons why it's been delayed so much, because of AI. They want to incorporate AI into it somehow. And when AI really started taking off, they were like, oh, we got to incorporate AI into this because it's going to be a big thing and people are going to want AI something this, AI something that, plus we can justify putting up the price of the game when it's released. Look at what Gundo did a video on it. Is it the DSLR? Graphics cards. They put out a new one with AI in it. And it's going to cost you like a fuckload more than a standard one without the AI. And it's just like, you know, that's why they did it with the AI. It's because it's going to make them more money. They can justify charging you more fucking money. You can justify charging you more money for a shitty fucking product because AI is fucking shitty. Please tell me there's some stims over here, and it's not just ammo. No, it's grenades. No stims. I need to stim. Ah. Just cleaning the AR and pistol. Nice.
Mag's empty!
God damn. I needed stims. Wash white too many. Heavy on gun. Need more bicep. Oh! Where did it drop me down? Oh, it dropped me far away. I gotta deal with the exostorm now. My god. Oh my god. Alright, let's go back in here and finish this up. GTA's worth the extra coin though. Oh dude, I am gonna disagree with you on that. GTA has not been, there's not been a good GTA game, like a really good one that's worth paying out for a lot of money for, since San Andreas, personally. Like 4 was okay, but it's definitely not like GTA. They've not made a good enough, like GTA 5 was not worth the asking price. Like I said, man, the last really good GTA game was San Andreas, you know, in my opinion. Like, the amount of reused assets from 4 that was in GTA 5 was ridiculous. And GTA 6, if it exists, is going to be more of the same. There's going to be a shit ton of reused assets from 4 and 5. And like, sometimes with certain games, yeah, you know, reusing certain assets is kind of expected. But with GTA 5, the amount of fucking assets that were reused, it was unjustifiable. It was beyond the norm. And the fact they recycled like so many DLC content and stuff. They recycled a lot of that from the canceled DLCs from the previous games for like GTA Online and stuff as well. That's disgusting. Like, I never played GTA Online. Is GTA 5 and GTA Online, are they the same thing? I don't even know anymore. Like, that's how out of the loop I am with GTA. GTA is worth the money of the quality. It's a quality game. Other developers should make their games as good to charge that. Otherwise, they're just ripping us off. I get to. I would disagree. I don't think games should cost more than 50 personally. That's just my personal opinion. Unless you're buying like a special edition or something. But like if you're just buying the base game, you should not be charging more than 50 a pop, personally.
Max empty.
Like,
Max empty.
if your game is a popular game, like it's a popular series, like GTA, you do not need to be charging $100 fucking for the base game, because you know it's a game that's going to sell. You will make all the money that you made back. All the money you spent back, rather. Like, all the money that you spent developing the game, you're gonna make it back, right? There is absolutely no need for you to charge that much money for the game. Unfortunately, though, gaming has become one of those hobbies where people don't really, like, they're willing to pay more for better graphics and stuff like that, and just on that alone, and it's like, guys, you know, there's more to a game than how nice it looks, you know? Like, for me, I would rather have a crappy looking game in terms of graphics with a really good story than have a game that looks really fantastic graphics wise with a really good frame rate and ray disc tracing and all of that stuff. I'd rather have none of that and a really good story than have a nice looking game with barely any story or a shit story. But that's, you know, maybe that's just me. Ubisoft are already notorious for doing that with their 200 Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, dude, like Assassin's Creed 2, there's not been a good Assassin's Creed game since Black Flag. Like, in my opinion, like, everything after Black Flag was pretty much mediocre. Origins was okay. I thought Origins was one of the better ones they've done in recent years, but like Odyssey, that was fucking hot garbage. I gotta run, it's gonna blow up. Hide! I catch up with the chat. All developers love their DLC. Well, I mean, DLC is a great way to make some extra money on a beloved title. So I don't have a problem with DLCs or expansion packs or whatever. I just think they need to be, like, they need to be worth the money. That's the thing. And I don't think there's very few DLCs or expansion packs are worth the money that it costs to buy. Like the Witcher 3 DLCs that they did, what was it, Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine. I thought they were worth the money. because it, you know, it added stuff that fixed a few things, and because you kind of got an update too with those. So it added some stuff that fixed some issues in the base game. Back in the day, you got loads of new content. But then some DLCs come out and you're just like, was this really a DLC or just an update that you could have given people for free? Like, I don't play Stardew Valley, but the guy that makes the Stardew Valley game, a lot of the well, pretty much all the updates and stuff like that he's done for that have been free. Have been free updates, which I think is, like, really commendable, to be perfectly honest with you. We will get more We Got Blank before GTA memes before we get GTA 6. Yeah, probably, dude. Yeah, like $4 grand or something. And this thermal paste still melted. Damn, man. Love San Andreas, agree with you there. I've seen the trailers for GTA 6 and the overall graphics look like GTA 5. Hopefully it'll be better looking. Another part of it, I have heard an interesting theory though, regards to why GTA 6 has been delayed so much. Like, if you don't subscribe to the theory that the game doesn't actually exist like I do, and as my brother told me this theory, he's just went, you know, I think they're delaying it purely so they can release it on the next gen consoles, because, like, isn't the PlayStation 6 supposed to be out next year, 2027? I think the next Xbox is 2028, which I will not be buying if it's the rumored price tag of that. I'm not paying a grand for a fucking console. Not unless that thing can, like, you know, I'll pay $1,000 for a games console when I can, you know, when it can, like, transform into a waifu or something, you know, then I'll pay $1,000 for it, you know.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Bro's tweaking over there. Well, he was. He's not anymore. But no, San Andreas, man, that was such a great fucking game. I remember, like, all of the urban legends about San Andreas. Like, if you went to a certain area, you could find Bigfoot, and, like, Leatherface was in another certain area, and he'd come chase you out of this cabin and stuff. Like, I remember all those kind of urban legends that were always fun. I did spend hours trying to find Bigfoot, though, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sending down equipment package. Sending down sentry. Sending down support weapon. Extraction shuttle inbound.
Alright. I wonder if we're gonna get any company while we're waiting for the Pelican to come down. $1,000? What? Really? That's 550 more than the PS5. Can't be true. Surely that's ridiculous. Well, that's the rumor going around. Microsoft or
30 seconds.
like the rumored price tag is at a minimum it's gonna be $1,000, and then like the maximum price is gonna be like $1,200. But apparently the next Xbox is going to be much more like a gaming PC than a console, which kind of defeats the object of it being a fucking console, in my opinion. I think what Microsoft are trying to do is they're trying to transition Xbox into being basically gaming PCs, just with the Xbox branding, so they can justify the price hikes and shit. I mean, I've been an Xbox person since the 360. I was a PlayStation person before that. PlayStation 2, some of my best gaming memories are playing games on the PlayStation 2. But like, you know, if if they do come out and say, "Hey, this is going to cost you $1,000 minimum," I'm switching back to PlayStation. I'm going to go and get PlayStation 6. Because I'm not paying I don't have a gaming PC because of the really ridiculous prices. I do think that it's unjustifiable, the prices of gaming PCs, and people can and they can go, oh, you know, well, it is justified because of this blah 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 and this amount of RAM and this graphics card. You bullshit. The amount of money that those companies make, they can lower the price of everything to make things more affordable. I mean, with RAM currently, that's not really the case because of AI buying up so much RAM, but you don't have to charge exorbitant prices like that to make money, you know? Like, yeah, you gotta make a profit, but you don't need to make things that expensive to make a profit. Because you'll make a profit by the sheer amount of sales, not the money from each individual sale. Hot coffee? Well, Spider Bro, I do have coffee right now, actually. And it's good coffee, too. And it's hot. Hot coffee. That's going to price players out of gaming. Yeah, dude. That's why the price of games is ridiculous. Because it's the amount of people I know who don't play new games now because of the prices. It's insane. Who is on? But no, man, like, you know, gaming is going to crash and burn if,
Where will you take your stand?
as an industry, more than it currently has, if they,
Coordinates locked.
like, up the prices of games anymore.
Hellpods prime.
You know, $70
Orbital thruster.
for the base game. Like, for the price of a lot of modern games, I can, like, survive, like, I can live for, like, a month's, a month's groceries. Like, I can buy a month's groceries for the price of most AAA releases. It may not exactly be the best, like, living, but you can do it.
Hellpod launch initiated.
That's more than I pay for my insurance. Shocking. I know, dude, it's insane. It is literally insane. The kind of shit that, like, Xbox are pushing right now. Talking about the hot coffee thing, GTA Hidden San Andreas, lol. Oh, dude, I forgot about that. Was that San Andreas, though? Was it GTA 4? I remember hot coffee being a thing, like a hot coffee thing, in one of the GTA games. I can't remember which one it was, though. And we'll drop down an SOS because we're on a hard difficulty. And there's no way I'm pulling this one off on my own. What about your self-belief? Why don't you believe in yourself? If I believed in myself, you know, I did believe in myself once, and it got me fucking nowhere. Ooh, a sample. Where's that flying fucker at? There he is. How many more of them are there? Alright, you know what? Fuck this. Ah, no! Those overseers, they fucking creep up on you, man. That's another reason why I fucking hate them.
Joining the fray.
They got one of those turrets down there. No! Hang on, where'd my stalwart go? I say I brought one down with me.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Well, you were right about not being able to do it yourself. SJ30,000, I know my capabilities, alright? I know what I'm capable of on a game and what I'm not.
Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
I may not be a great video game player, but at least I fucking admit it. A lot of people don't. Like, DSP will blame the game,
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
even when it's clearly something he did wrong. You know, I did nothing wrong. I did everything right. We got it down.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Oh, it's the shooty one, not the grabby. Really not a fan of their new shooty walkers. God, that was some terrible shooting.
Back empty. Back empty. You will never destroy our way of life.
Chat, I really do miss the voteless. I really do. I never thought I would say that. Considering the last couple of missions I did on the Squid Front with the voteless, there was like way too fucking many of them. Still, I miss them though. Maybe it's because they're just zombies, and I like zombies. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Illuminate outpost erased.
Alright. Alright.
Dropping a pin. South. 200 meters. Follow me.
Come, let us go.
Requesting air support. New man.
Not only that, I think like
Aiming at an eagle.
one of DSP's big problems, chat, is he will blame the game, and like everyone watching him can see straight away, like we can see with our own fucking eyes that he's the person responsible for his bad gaming experiences. You know, because he's not the best game player in the world, you know. And I say that as someone who's generally terrible at video games. You know, I'll admit it though. That's one of the big differences between me and DSP.